chat. Today we're gonna make a video on crying and Chanel type beat with my own sauce in it. But we finna make a Drake type beat in that type of style and a different drum. I feel like that beat had some like crazy different vibe. It's not like the same 2-step 808 and 2-step hi-hat and shit, and like it switched it up. But let's get into the beat. First thing that I started off with are these Ensemble Heavenly Vox. Yup, of course I used Alchemy, the GOAT, Heavenly Vox, and then after that I added this instrument, Godsender, with the same chords, but I kind of humanized it so that it would sound a bit not perfect, like not robotic. So this is what it sounds like. And let me play it together, all together. Sounds beautiful right now. But this other thing that this is what I added on the first instrument. I added a chroma verb. This is the chroma verb, vocal hall chroma verb, because it kind of sounded like singing. I think this the settings that I put were vocals. Nope, it's not vocals, but a vox is a vocal basically. And then I added an auto filter, take out some of the highs. Let me play without the auto filter so you can hear what it sounds like. And then with the auto filter, sounds way more tame, more controlled. And then I added a spreader just to spread the sound because I didn't want it to be in the middle, because this one was more in the middle. This one was more in the middle. And then I added this 8 light years from here instrument, and these are the notes, the same notes, full velocity. Alright, let me play them all together. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, this is what brought everything together low-key. And then I put the bass, this bass first. Actually, let me play the two basses because they were playing with each other. Pause. This is what they sound like. The first bass. And then the second. This one's a bit longer. This one I kind of made it to sound kind of like the Crying and Chanel bass that they use. It's an Alchemy instrument, because that Crying and Chanel bass was a bit higher pitched. Usually I make my basses a bit lower. I put the thickness all the way up. I put the cutoff a bit higher, so you could kind of hear those higher pitched sounds. And I think the note, yeah, usually I would play it like 1 octave lower. This is what it would sound like if it was 1 octave lower. It's a bit too aggressive for this beat, so I played it 1 octave higher than I would normally play it. And then what really made the beat for Crying and Chanel, I think, was the drums, honestly, and how all the patterns were kind of different. Let me just play the drums all together with 2 different hi-hats. Actually, yeah, let me just play them all together first. Yeah, so the 2 hi-hats, they're bouncing around. Did I put? Nah, I didn't pan them. I thought I panned them, but let me play this hi-hat first. This is the one that plays first. And then the second one, let me play it alone. The first one, it just plays like that. And then with the hi-hats, with the second hi-hat that I added, yeah, it sounds a bit different. And then the next thing I added was this snare. And I stacked it because if I just played one note, it just sounded kind of weak. Yeah, so I wanted the lower end of the snare. I mean, it's not a snare. Yeah, it's a snare. It's a snare perk, whatever. Yeah, so it has more depth to it. And then I added the kick. Made it beefy. Hold on. Made it beefy. Oh my god, I did this beat on the old Logic. I made it beefy. I don't know how to put distortion, because usually in the EXS24 you'd have the distortion knob somewhere here. What the fuck? I honestly don't know how to show you guys how I added distortion, but in EXS24 it's just there's this cutoff knob. You can put patterner and whatever, but this is new to me. I got the new version, obviously paid for, but yeah. And then I added this little tom at the end. Yeah, and I put it super high because I just wanted those high end notes. And then let me play the beginning by itself altogether. Oh my god, I messed that up. Yo, and then I added this instrument. This instrument is pizzicato. Pizzicato wet cave. Pizzicato means like short, not short, but like small in Italian. I think it's Italian, yeah. But it's basically you hit the note really quickly, and it's, yeah, that's it. I added auto filter. I'm not gonna show you the settings, but I put the attack a bit higher, the release a bit higher. So let me just play it alone so you know what it sounds like. It follows the same notes. All the melodies follow the same notes. So let me just play this like when it comes in. And then this one comes back to give it body. This is kind of like a bridge. That's the whole beat. That's the whole beat. And then I have, obviously I have.
Okay, I'll keep calling you MXM.
And that's the whole beat. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. We're finna go. This week I'm gonna try to upload every single day, a video every single day. But it takes long to edit these videos. But I'm gonna play the full beat now. I'm gonna see y'all boys.